Alright guys, we are doing a video review for Unit 6. I'm going to do number 1 and number 2 on this video. So I want to give a shout out to my second period class. They are awesome! Woohoo! Okay. And that's their voice. Alright. Number 1. You guys are going to determine if it's a growth or a decay, and then you're going to find domain and range, the end behavior, all these things, characteristics, things that we have done in the past, okay? Except we're dealing with exponentials and logarithm. On number 1, you have a function, y equals 1/2 to the x. If you take a look, this is a decay. Why is it decay? Do you see how it's decreasing? You're going from left to right. So this is a decay. Okay. Second part, your domain. Your domain is always your x value. It goes from left to right. So where is this graph going? Well, it starts here on the left, goes all the way to the right. So you're going to have negative infinity to positive infinity. Okay? Your range goes from low to high, and it is always your y value. So you're going to go low, comma, high. How low is this graph starting? It is starting at 0. Close to 0, but not really 0. So you're going to write 0 with a parenthesis, and it's heading all the way up. That makes it a positive infinity. Your end behavior, the left side. So we're talking about this side over here. Okay? And if it helps you to write northwest as a sense of direction, then do so. And it's going to say, limit x is approaching negative infinity. You will always write this one first. So as it's heading west, where is this graph going? It is going north, which is positive infinity. Okay? Your end behavior on the right. That's this one right here. This one is heading south, but there is something that is stopping it. This right here is stopping it from going all the way to the negative infinity. So for the right, you always write limit is approaching positive. As it's heading to the right, it's heading down, but something is stopping it from going all the way to negative infinity. And what is that something? It is 0. I will. Okay. All right. Your x-intercept. Well, hi, Mr. JG. I can't say your name out loud. Okay, here we go. X-intercept. Where are you crossing the x-axis? You are never crossing the x-axis on this graph. So just write NA. Okay. Your y-intercept. Where are you crossing the y-axis? If you'll look, you're crossing at 0, 1. What if you didn't know that? Okay? All you have to do is plug into your calculator. So you can go to y equal, you can put parentheses, 1 divided by 2, that is not 2, parentheses raised to the x power. This is your x. Okay, can you guys see that? If you hit graph, this is what your graph looked like. So if you couldn't tell off your graph that's crossing the y-axis at 1, go to your table. I think that's the easiest part, okay? Go take a look where it is 0. X is 0, y is 1. It's only going to cross at 1 point, so you can use your calculator to help you on this one. All right, your asymptote. Now there's a vertical and there's a horizontal. This one has a horizontal. You guys see this right here? What axis is it crossing? It is crossing the y-axis. So this is your horizontal. You can write HA if you want, okay? There's an x and a y. You have to put an x or a y, because if you're doing logarithm, it's going to be an x. You can't just write the number. You have to tell me if it's an x or a y. That's your asymptote. This one is 0. And there you have that. Okay. There's number 1. Any questions? All right, let's go to number 2. Absolutely. That's the... No, because your y is 0. See how your y-axis You're crossing y at 0, right here. See how it's, oh, sorry. See how your y is 0, and you're not crossing. Okay, that's you're approaching it, but you never cross. It's kind of like, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. You know how brothers and sisters? Yeah. You'll hear that in the video. All right, let's look at the second graph. Okay, this one will go a little faster. You see how this is increasing? So what is this one? Growth. All right. Your domain goes from where to where? Negative infinity to infinity, or you can write all real numbers. Okay. For your range, how low is it going? From where to where? 0 to infinity, and it's going to be a parentheses because 0 is not part of it. Okay? You're in behavior, so you're going to write limit, x is approaching negative infinity. As it's heading west, it's also heading south, but is there something stopping it from heading all the way south? What is it? 0. F of x is equal to 0. Okay? You're in behavior on the right. Well, you're going to write limit, x is approaching positive infinity. It is heading east, it's heading north. Is there anything stopping it? No, so it is positive infinity. Okay? Your x-intercept, are you ever crossing the x-axis according to this graph? No. Now, if it had moved down 1 or 2, then you would be crossing some x-axis, okay? Then you have to go find it, and you go to table to go find it. Your y-intercept, are you crossing the y-axis? Where is it crossing? What is this point? 0, 1, okay? Your asymptote, this is also a horizontal. What axis is it crossing? It is crossing y-axis. Where is it crossing the y-axis? At 0. Any questions? Not bad?